No. You ready? Okay.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Oh, man.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest.
Okay, great. Go. 50, Danny Ryan.
Tight end going in motion here. Right to the air to open this one up. He's got his tight end, Braden Willis. And he'll be taken down right at midfield. They bring Chase in motion.
At the 50-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 18. That's a pickup of 33. The defense bewildered. A rough start to this drive. They're going to motion the tight end over here. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Lightning 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
No flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, here's Sanders to start the drive. Not much happening there, just a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 15.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he's going to have the Cardinals 1st down. As that'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, check that.
They bring Chase in motion. He'll keep it on the ground with Sanders. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Get it. Ready.
Back to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down.
That's good for the Cardinals. First down.
They'll look to throw. Out to his right. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up second down. He'll look to throw. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A first catch there for Chase. And he's got a first down to go with.
At the 17-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cardinals. His 4th TD grab of the season.
Now, remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end. And they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Alert! Alert! Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and 6. Does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Passing right side, and Chase has it. They bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 20.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Could use a pick, yo. Man.
To the 20.
Who's that? That wasn't Chase. That's
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Drive to start on the ground, and he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Okay, break. Get it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. First down, Seattle.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down.
The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect,
the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's a turnover on downs.
Rig alert, rig alert. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 Lions. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
This is a pistol run with Sanders. Yeah. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cardinals move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own
Ready,
19-yard
set.
line.
Here we go, set. Hook.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
29-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Just as the ball was arriving, there are no flags. It's 4th down.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. They convert in style there. Big play on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Come on. Set.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Now, deep ball for London. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
On the jump.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll look to throw again. This one is brought in by Garrett. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain. Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Ready, ready. Get up.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man left side. He's got it. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line.
Now.
What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play there. And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Tammy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Seahawks are finally on the board. It's 17-3.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well. So they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Buffalo 18. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling to the left. He's going to keep it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
18, ready! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They bring Chase in motion. A run up the middle, it's Sanders. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8.
Hurt. Cowboy 80.
Once again, it's Sanders. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Jaquan Brisker there to bring him down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They send the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. They'll try it now with Sanders. And he's going to have a yards 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They bring Chase in motion. They'll run with Sanders. And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal, try to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Rig alert.
Here's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They bring Chase in motion. Man in motion, heading left. Sanders. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Putting the tight end in motion.
Go.
Throwing here on third and goal. He's got his big tight end, Braden Willis. Touchdown, Cardinals. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Cardinals extend to a 24-3 lead.
Seahawks 3. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready, ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
19 Riot.
A loss of 7. Brings up second and 17 at the 46-yard line.
Ready, ready.
He's going to air this one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing now from the gun. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Yeah, that's a good tackle.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. To the air now on first and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Now they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
A run on 1st and goal. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cardinals. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. Now Butker to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cardinals add on to their already sizable lead. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready, 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 ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Get it. Go.
They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready. Stop up. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. They pick up 17 through the air. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Here we go. Shot.
They'll look to throw yet again. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the fourth quarter. I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. You find yourself